Time once again to talk sport with Nick Lockyer. And Nick, the best of the best are going to do battle at the Rod Laver Arena.
I'm very excited about this one tonight, guys. As far as promoters' dreams go, it doesn't get much better than Serena Williams versus Maria Sharapova. Former player Louise Pleming joins us now. And Louise, there's been plenty to talk about around this match already. We saw Serena Williams battling a virus on court yesterday. How much could this realistically affect her?
Look, I don't think too much. Serena Williams has just been playing some incredible tennis. She hasn't really been pushed this far at the Australian Open, just that one time against Muguruza where she looked like she was in a little bit of trouble in the third set. Serena's had this the whole tournament, and I think she's able to manage it. And had an easy day yesterday, only hit half a day. I think she's going to come out all guns blazing. She really wants this final.
Yeah, she's, of course, a five-time champion at the Australian Open. She's really done it very easy through here. She was pushed a little bit by Madison Keys the other day, but to be fair, I think Madison really kind of imploded in that second set. She's fresh, but this shouldn't affect her too much, and she does want this, doesn't she? Australia is one of her favourite tournaments.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, if you look at the numbers, what Serena's doing on the court, it's incredible. She's serving around the 200k mark, and then Maria's only serving about the 178. Serena has been getting about, 13, 15 aces a match, which is incredibly high. And Maria only about 3 or 4. And unreturned serves, Serena's up there around the 52% mark too. So she really can just control matches from her serve, and I think that's what Maria is going to be really worried about today. I've got a feeling she's going to feel she's got to play bigger and harder, and then she's going to be pushed out of her comfort zones. Serena just hits bigger off the ground. She can hit with more shape. She can open up the court, and I think Maria's going to be on the back foot from the very first game.
Yeah, well, no prizes for guessing who you're backing then, Louise. Looks like you're in the Serena camp,
yeah.
And with good reason, because she has a formidable record against Maria Sharapova. It's been over a decade since Maria's actually managed to record a win over Serena.
Yeah, look, and it was back in 2007. Serena beat her 6-1, 6-2 in a very quick match, and just have to wonder if there's any mental debris when Maria's out there on the court, that she would be absolutely hoping that that kind of match isn't going to reoccur today. But look, Maria's come in. She's 11-1. She won Brisbane. This is the best that she's been. She won Roland Garros last year, and Serena hasn't had a great run in Grand Slams last year, although she still won 7 tournaments. But look, I think Serena, even though she can brush off those losses, she lost to Bouchard and Radwanska in Hopman Cup. She's pushed that aside. She's absolutely gotten better and better since she's been here early January, and I just see her so hungry. I think the monkey's off her back as well, winning the 18th Grand Slam, equalling Navratilova and Chris Evert. Now she's got a new target to really face. I think the hard thing for Serena is to keep that motivation, and the new motivation is to chase down Steffi Graf's 22 Grand Slam titles. Whether she can reach that, whether she can get that, that's an incredible task for her, but one she wants to chase.
Yeah, 19 for Serena for you tonight then, Louise, no doubt about it. Now,
Yep.
We do have to touch on last night's match. Novak Djokovic, he was far from his best last night, but still managed to get over the top of number 4, Stan Wawrinka. How good is Novak?
Look, he's amazing. He's just so tough when he has to be. We know he hasn't had a tough run through the Australian Open. He hasn't lost a set until last night. So in a way, he was a bit in cruise control. He lost his concentration a little bit. He was a little lethargic in the second and the fourth sets. That allowed Wawrinka to come in and kind of just take control. I was a little surprised, though, that Wawrinka, he hits bigger and heavier, and that he couldn't just lift later in that 5th set. He just seemed to go a little flat, and that really let Djokovic back in the match. I think it's going to be an interesting one with Murray and Djokovic. And even though Djokovic has pretty much got his number, he's won the last 4 times against Murray, I think that Murray, with Mauresmo in his pocket and a new attitude, he's played really aggressively here at the Australian Open. I think it's going to be a Murray win, even though he's never been able to overcome Djokovic here at the Australian Open.
Well, thank you very much, Louise. Let's hope it's a cracker tonight. We'll talk to you shortly. And, guys, going to be a big couple of days at Melbourne Park.
Sure is.